Hi there, Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to talk about 3 things that are critical for presenters. Present, master shimashou. This is the 5th year of the Presentation Japan Series podcast. We are beaming around the world to you from sunny Minato-ku in Tokyo. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Tokyo, Japan, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. My new book, in Japanese, Za Eigyo, is now available on Amazon. Become a better speaker who is clear, confident, persuasive, and highly influential with those around you. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentations Japan Series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan Series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan Series. Every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. This is episode number 277. Today we're talking about the presenter's time, talent, and treasure. So, how have your New Year resolutions been unfolding? Change is tough, as is forming new habits by adding in new concepts and at the same time removing old negative habits. Resolve requires consistency, patience, perseverance, and application, all of which need extra energy on top of what we are already doing. As presenters, we have time, talent, and treasure at our disposal to take ourselves up a few rungs on the ladder to success every year if we can break out of the pull of gravitational forces holding us to where we have always felt comfortable. Time is life. We know that. And what we decide to do with it becomes the summation of our lives. In all facets and periods of our lives, the ability to be persuasive is the big divide. We either live our lives according to someone else's plan, or we decide our own way forward. To be able to achieve that, we need the cooperation of others. Once upon a time, perhaps, and it is a big perhaps, we could do it all ourselves. That is a distant memory in today's highly complex, global, and interlocking world. Being persuasive brings people with us, and we can meet the goals we have set. The issue is, if we are not persuasive, then they may not choose to follow us, but seek someone else who is more persuasive. The beauty of being a presenter is that we are sharply focused on one of the most important business and life skills. Those like the old me, who will run a mile if asked to present or speak in public, are really missing out. The fear of embarrassment and possible humiliation overrides the ability to plumb the benefits of having this facility. The talent lies within us, and the trick is to unleash that talent. It's not an inborn talent. We learn how to become a more convincing, persuasive speaker over time. The biggest obstacle is lack of knowledge of what to do in order to master the art of public speaking. Those in denial do not sign up for classes coached by professionals. They don't purchase the videos, audio sets, and books written by experts on the subject. They don't listen to the free podcasts available. They don't tap into the vast experience of others, and so short-circuit the learning process. Find out more when we come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public programs, but we also do custom-made in-house classes. Now, we do them in our super safe classroom, we do them live online, and we do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. Today's show is being brought to you by, on the 4th of March. 4th of March, we'll have our Dale Carnegie course. That's a 12-week program, the main modules. On the 9th of March, we'll be doing our 8-week Winning with Your Relationship Selling program. On the 12th of March, we'll do the Dale Carnegie 12-week course again. On the 17th of March, we'll be doing High Impact Presentations. Check out our website at www.dale-carnegie, carnegie.co.jp. Lots and lots of value for you there. Now, to do better in Japan, email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, that's the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery. If you like learning by watching videos, there are over 1,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which is the premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. Talent comes from nurture, and we have to invest the time to nurture our abilities. Content marketing has become one of the greatest educational breakthroughs in human history. Putting out great content for free has never been done before on this global scale. The intellectual property was proprietary, and if you wanted to gain access, then you had to pay. The idea of giving away your intellectual property for free sounded like nonsense. Yet, today, what do we see? A vast array, in fact, an overwhelming array of insight, information, data, and analysis sitting out in the public domain at no charge. If you want to do something, there is probably a YouTube video on how to do it. How good is that? We must invest our time, though, in a calculated manner because, well, we're all drinking from the fire hose given that the free content volume is immense. Educating ourselves in a considered way will help to sort through which content is the most valuable. Of course, the only valuable knowledge is applied knowledge. We need to be taking what we are learning and then adopting the better ways of doing things and making them our new default positions, our new habits. Not everything we need is free, and some investment of our treasure is needed. The content marketing logic is that you get to taste the quality, and if you think that is what you need, you purchase more of this content. Do you have an ongoing education budget allocation for polishing your persuasion skills? Where is the best allocation of treasure to gain the most powerful outcomes? How much do you need to be spending every year to become an outstanding professional? There's an old observation about, do rich people have libraries because they are rich, or do they become rich because they have libraries? I firmly believe education, however humble or basic, is critical to personal growth. The more money we can pour into our education, the more successful we will become. It can't be an intellectual curiosity in business, it needs to be applied. We have time, talent, and treasure to help us become better presenters, more powerful persuaders, and boost our personal and professional brands. No matter if your New Year resolutions went off the rails already, time to regroup and reset for the coming year. It is never too late to start again. The second time for us will bring more context and perspective to where we need to apply ourselves for greater success. Thank you for joining the Presentations Japan series. If you got value from today's show, spread the love around and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you have learned today, use it, and go out there and become a presentations legend. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.